I'm assuming that you're here and you're glad to be here. Yes? Yes, good. Yay, thank you. We're glad that you're here. And one of the things we've been discovering is that there are people coming back and things are coming back into motion. You can see the chairs are all back. We've got groups coming in. Sundays, people are getting more comfortable and we're running and offering more things. There's a difficulty that we're facing here, though, and it's this. There's a skeleton crew holding this thing together right now. So, and a lot of the skeleton crew looks like your staff and a few volunteers that are making things happen. And so we've been asking people to be involved, and I just want to do a little more housekeeping to say, as we continue to grow and people come back, the way that we're operating right now is going to be very difficult to sustain or to scale for growth. So this is one of these talks where I tell you nobody leaves until we get all the slots filled. You know, like nobody leaves until we get enough money. Like, no, but I do want to just raise the awareness that for a lot of you, as you're coming back and enjoying being together in community, what we're dealing with right now is what's happening on Sundays, but there's some other ministries during the week. And I just want to ask you to consider being involved. And you might think, well, I can't commit, and I would simply give back to you. Yes, you can. And I understand the complications of life. But I do know for the volunteers that we have and for the staff that are doing things, for the sustainability of us moving forward, and we are, for all these intents and purposes, we are church planting. We are beginning again the series that we just did. We're starting a new congregation. And it looks different than the congregation that was pre-COVID. And so what we need is for people to step up and to be involved. And we've got these great teams that we've made so that things can happen on Sunday. And I thought I would just walk you through a few of them. Did you notice the pylons when you came in today and the little strings? We need a handful of people on Sunday to come and put those out at 9 o'clock and then collect them up after the service. You know why? Because the last few Sundays we've been watching how you park, and you're terrible. So we simply need some people to come and put those out, and figure out where they are and then put them out and collect them up after the service. Very limited. We need more people to be at the door and greet people as they're coming in. It means you have to come early, and it means you have to smile and open the door and just share the love of God with people from the get-go. People to work at the registration table. That thing that you hate doing right now for registration, we need people to be there and to manage that. When you're coming in, and particularly from some new people, people are coming into this room and they're kind of like, I'm not sure where I can sit. We've never really used them before, but we actually feel right now we need some ushers, people who are good at ushing. And we'll work with you. Here's the thing, we'll work with you on this. And we need some people, let me see, if we go through this, the tech team. I think you guys like this stuff. And you like the lights, and when Steve and the band are singing, you like to hear them. We need some people to step up and be involved in learning some of the sound stuff, some of the video stuff, like the projection stuff, filming, post-editing the video stuff. And for some of you, that's like, no way, never. But some of you, I think you can do it. And so I'm asking you to put your name down. Christopher was up here with the children. We want to build a team. See, right now, we've got some people saying, well, when you offer more stuff for the kids, we'll come back for different ages and grades. The difficulty is we can't offer more for the ages and grades until we have people who are willing to run those ages and grades. So you might be a great friend or a helper or a facilitator of the video-based curriculum that we're using. And you would make a commitment to be here once a month, twice a month, to work with our young people, to work with our teenagers. And I haven't even gotten into the stuff that we do outside, like other days of the week. Home church starting up again in January, the support groups that are running right now. All of the guest services stuff that you experience when you come in, we used to have 35 plus people doing that. Now we have 11. For children's ministry, I think Chris Stadig had about 40 people. We now have 8. So this is not about making you feel guilty or anything. I just felt like if you don't know, then you don't know. So why don't we just use a little bit of Sunday morning to say, hey, for the sustainability of what we're trying to do in rebuilding, I want to invite you to get involved. Now, I could say, when you go home, go on the website, fill out the form. But I know, and you know, that you won't do that. You'll forget. So when you walk out that door, there's some tables out there with papers and pens with the different teams, and I think there are some dates on them till the end of the year. And what we're asking is for you to put your name on the list. And if you don't know what you're doing, we will follow up with you, and somebody will tell you when you're coming, and we'll train you to make sure you know what you're doing. Okay? And if it all falls apart, it's my fault. Nobody else's. I will take the blame for that. But please, when you leave, and you're going to have to just hang out, mingle, talk, wait, queue up to put your name on a sheet. And if you're already doing 4 things, we're not asking you to do something else. And if this is your first week here and you kind of liked it today, put your name on the list. We'll use you next week. There are lots of jobs you can do. There are lots of jobs you can do right away. Some you won't be able to because we have different policies in place for child protection and things like that. But actually, in all honesty, you're welcome to be involved and to participate. So I hope that doesn't sound too whatever, but I just thought you just need to know, the amazing work that already is happening for these days to take place. And we would love it if you would join the team. And I do mean team. You won't be doing things by yourself, but to join a team. So thank you for just giving us some time there. Online, newlifecollingwood.com, scroll to the bottom, or /volunteer, scroll to the bottom, click it, fill in the form, and you can participate in this as well. Okay? Wonderful. That's kind of I just feel like, oh, that sucks. That's a bad way to end. I know. That's. Thanks, Nona. Yep. Actually, that's in my notes. Healthy families feel like they belong and everybody knows that they've got a part to play. So we're just asking you to pick a part, pick your job. You wash, you dry, you put away. And we'll go with that. But thank you. And I can't tell you how excited I am to see some of the momentum coming back and people feeling good. It's different. It's going to be. There's a seismic cultural shift taking place, and actually you get tired of talking about it all the time. But right now, this is actually some really important stuff. So, I'll just stand there and watch each of you sign your name as you go out. And hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next week, because next week we're going to do Forgiveness is Not. So spend some time this week thinking about what you think forgiveness is not in your own experience. We'll probably do another poll. Bye for now.